Hey guys, it's Vivian, your hot stock girl. Today we're doing the Sunday series, episode 8. So let's just go straight into it. First comment we have is by Obi. What do you think of Activision Blizzard, and do you think it's a good time to get in now? Or should one wait? Okay, so I just did a video analysis on Activision Blizzard. You can watch it in the link below. I think it's a great company. They make great games. You know, their stock usually surges on like hit franchise games that they have, like Call of Duty, Destiny, stuff like that. But really, while the company is doing great financially right now, it's all about what the analyst expectations are, analyst estimates. So like if they had, like, let's just say they had 700 million sales, but analysts were expecting 800. Guess what? The stock's going to plummet. Or not plummet, but it's just going to go down. So really you have to keep up with what the analysts say, and numbers, really. So, okay, next comment is by Quinn. Tesla is way ahead. Their new and better batteries are going to be added to the S next year. Give the I-Pace time. As far as Shafty goes, you'll want to be in Tesla, and that's for electric or gas cars. Okay, so I guess you're commenting on the Tesla video that I made. Have you guys seen the comments on that video? It's actually pretty interesting. But yeah, electric vehicles are kind of in right now. I mean, it's the environmentally friendly thing to do as far as what the media says. I mean, yeah, Tesla is way ahead, especially with their battery system. They're doing great. So, next comment, Adam Soul says, my eardrums. Your intro is too repetitive. Otherwise, great video. Okay, so an intro is like a theme. It repeats. So, what do you mean? An introduction is repetitive, but otherwise, great comment. Next comment is by Angel is Lit. I think GoPro should do good in the future. They just need to make their website better and make better offers. I'm buying just 100 shares and holding long term. You know what? I wouldn't, just my opinion, I wouldn't buy GoPro until they actually make that website better, and until they get better deals. I don't know. It's just, I personally just wouldn't do it unless you see them invest more into the company first. That's just my opinion, though. But hey, you do you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe my viewpoint is wrong. Next comment is by Fairhat. Hello again. Came here to follow up with ya. Now, Neo almost touching $8, and they got a patent a day ago. Massive opportunity for Neo as well. They can simply license their patent and make massive recurring revenue. And probably you just have to read the latest news that Andrew Left is also bullish on Neo and made a price target of $12 and so much more to come. Hope you will change your view on Neo and probably make a new video. Actually, you're right. I'm due to make a Neo video. I have changed my perspective on Neo a little bit. I'm actually kind of interested in Neo. I think although it's an Asian company and you can't really you can't be on top of them as much as companies that are regulated by the SEC. Despite that, I do think the company has something going for them, and I'm going to make a new video about it. So thank you for leaving that comment. Next comment is by Andrew Trapman. The current Trump tariff tax news won't help Apple 10% for now, okay? Maybe or more later, as they get phones manufactured in China, making them technically a importer of their own produce to U.S. soil. Is Apple now in IBM territory with growth stalling, like you said, Vivian? Maybe a rise in dividends will help them right now. Feet falling through my... Oh! Get away! Okay, Apple is doing a share buyback, so I wouldn't expect a dividend increase anytime soon. Next comment. Okay, next comment is by Angel is Lit. Possible 10% tariffs on Apple if it happens. I think the stock can go as low as 125. I think Apple is great long term. If I can buy 150, I'll put 90% of all my money in it. Yeah, I agree. The tariff talk is actually getting a little bit out of hand. But yeah, I agree with you. Okay, next comment is by Big Daddy, and he says, "What are these small cap companies you like?" Okay, I'm gonna make a video on the small cap stocks for 2019 that I own and that I want to own. Sorry, there's a bee flying through here, and I'm like super scared of bees. Okay, but I'm going to make a 2019 video pretty soon. Okay. Okay, next comment is by Robert Frank. I do not agree with your views on Apple or share buybacks. The PE ratios on Coca-Cola, McDonald's, and Procter & Gamble and other mature companies are twice as high as Apple, and their balance sheet are not even close to as good. As for growth, cell phones have been more important in people's lives. I use my cell phone almost every day, 5 hours plus a day. So does everyone else. That's why there's so much willingness for people to pay such big prices. That's also why services revenue is growing so fast, as each day there is more they can do with their phone. Apple's also killing it on the new watch and the iPad. Also, millions of people each year moving into the middle class so they can now afford these devices. Okay? They are passing away and over time being replaced by millennials and newer generations who are very tech savvy. Also, tech is a major growth area, period. It's fine. I love your viewpoint. I love that you are kind of, I guess the opposite side of what I think. So it's good to have that because that creates more intelligent investors. But yeah, I see your point there. But what I meant was that if the growth rate continues to slow down, then the stock's going to reflect that. Next comment is by Eating Bullets. Tesla feels like a step back. Hilarious. Trolling review. It was not. The Tesla video was not a trolling review. I was actually giving it my perspective on it, which I mentioned right before I started the video. I mean, I knew I was gonna get kind of the Tesla cult to come and hate me on it, but it's just my perspective on it. And either you share my view or you don't, or you see some of my view in it or you don't. Next comment is by Thomas San Francisco. Thank you, Vivian. Rubicon doing okay. Wait till next year. You the best. Oh yeah, actually Rubicon is doing pretty good. When I made the video, it was like at 3 something, and now it's like at almost $5. So that's pretty good. Okay, next comment is by A. Taylor. This is the last one. I don't trust China, so I don't own any of their stock. I also plan to hold whatever I buy for 20 plus years, so I tend to avoid tech stocks as well. You know what? There's people who just don't want any risky investments. And tech and China, although they are kind of, how do I say it? Although they are kind of growing at accelerated rates, a lot of people see them as risky. So I can see why you want to like just not even involve yourself in that. So, but yeah, maybe if you don't want to invest in a certain stock, like let's just say you don't want to buy just JD or you don't want to buy just Apple, you can invest in the tech ETF or the Chinese ETF. But yeah, you know what? A lot of people may see your viewpoint as well, so it's good to make a comment like that. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for leaving your comments this week. Thank you for sharing your ideas. I definitely love reading them. I definitely love sharing them. That's why I make these series. And as for 2019, I'm going to make a lot of new videos, very different from what I do. Also still keeping into the stock analysis videos, but I'm also going to change it up a bit. So stay tuned for that. Bye. See you soon.